Hi, Naomi Harris here from Butterfly Effect. I just wanted to show you an example of the juice that I'm about to make, and hopefully it's going to turn out okay. Literally, the way that I work is normally I just throw things together and hope for the best. I'm sure most of you are the same. I really don't like sometimes following recipes because I can find them a little bit too finicky. And I think almost the best way of trial and error is to make your own. So here's just a few tips and ideas. So for me, mine tend to be more green based, so leafy greens. So here we've got parsley, we've got spinach, true spinach, which I think are just generally more leafy. And then I've got cucumber here, and I've got apple. And then I might even throw in some watercress, which is this here. So let's get started. So let me introduce you to my juicer. So this is my juicer. It's the Omega 8224 or 8226. I couldn't quite remember which one it was, but if you want to know any more, just email me and I can send you the details. So let's have a look to see how it works. So turn it on. It's not that noisy, and as you can see, it's more of a grinder than it is anything else, as opposed to some of the juices that you get in the supermarket, which are the much faster juicers. So to my knowledge, this is called a masticating juicer, which generally produces more of a potent juice. So what I mean by that is it's not oxidated, the juice is a lot better. Again, you can research more into that and you could go into the full research behind it, but let's just stick simple here. To be honest, it produces better juices, but if you haven't got the money to have one of these, then I wouldn't worry, because at the end of the day, juicing is much better than not juicing. So anyway, here we go. So generally I put in greens first. So let's see how this one copes. Sometimes it needs a little bit of a nudge because I haven't chopped it up. Start producing a yield. I tend to find that I have to put in quite a bit to start off with before it really grinds it up for me to give you the juice. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a shake. So we'll try and get as much in as possible, for example. I tend to like to put my greens in first, just because that was what was recommended in the manual, and I did read the manual at the on this occasion. I'm not a big fan of reading recipes or manuals, but in this instance I wanted to make sure I got it right. So as you can see, we've got quite a bit of juice coming out already, and generally it's quite liquidy, although I do tend to find with this juicer it does occasionally produce quite a little bit of pulp, and I think it just depends on what vegetables or fruit you put in. So if you put in a very ripe pear, for example, it will produce quite a bit of pulp, whereas if it's not ripe, it doesn't produce the pulp. And again, the same goes for the apples as well. Again, if the apples are incredibly soft, it will do the same. So as you can see, this is a juice that I'm making. I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but I guess the most important thing is just having a go. So good luck, guys, and if you want any advice or tips on juices and how my juicer works and any advice on it, then do email me and I'll let you know. Okay, thanks a lot.